Hey everyone! So today we are going to be doing some cute and simple nail art designs for spring. So let's look at what we will need. So this is the base coat that I'm using. And I'm using this top coat from Essie. Then we'll need a light blue nail polish, a white, an orchid color, kind of like a pastel purplish pink, a yellow, a red, this teal Tiffany blue color, a light pink, a dark green, and then some dotting tool. So I'm just starting by putting a base coat on all of my nails. Now we're going to start our first design, which is this sky with clouds. So I'm just going to put 2 coats of our light blue nail polish on. Now that we have our base color, we're going to start on the clouds with a medium-sized dotting tool and our white nail polish. So I am just making little dots and little splotches to create our clouds, and I'm going to do them in a few places all over the nail, and I'm going to make them all a little bit different. So that is all for our cloud design. So now we're going to do our next design, which uses a lot of layered dots. So I'm taking a medium small dotting tool and I'm just going in with a bunch of our nice pastel colors, and I'm making a bunch of dots over the nail. I like the look of the dots covering each other up a little bit, so I made sure to kind of overlap a few. And that is our finished dot design. So now we're moving on to this pretty vintage rose looking one that I used to do all the time. So I am first putting down our base layer of this like Tiffany blue, vintagey blue color. Then I am taking my white nail polish and a fairly large dotting tool, and I'm making these little splotches on the nail. Now I'm going in with a smaller dotting tool and our pink and red nail polish, and I'm kind of swirling them into the white to make kind of like an abstract rose design. And I really like this because it's very simple and it looks really pretty, but it's also very abstract, but you can still tell that they're roses. So I used to do this one all the time and I just think it's so pretty. Also, I'm sorry, this voiceover is just like so quiet. I am filming it at night, so I need to be quiet. And I'm also filming all of these voiceovers on my phone and then sending them to my computer, because something is wrong with my computer microphone and it is like not picking up sound. So that's fun. So here we are. Okay, so now I'm taking a small dotting tool and some white nail polish, and I'm making these little white dots all around the nail, and I just think that this looks really pretty, and I think it adds a lot to it. It almost makes it look like wallpaper, or like, I don't know, a fancy pattern that you'd find on a blanket or something. And then the final touch is to just take some dark green nail polish on a small dotting tool and make little leaves around the roses. And our vintage rose design is complete. So now we are doing this really adorable sprinkles design. So I'm beginning by just using some white nail polish and doing 2 coats of that as our base color. So now I'm taking a really small dotting tool and a bunch of the colors that we were using earlier, and I'm just using that little dotting tool to make tiny lines that look like sprinkles. This can be kind of hard, especially if you have really shaky hands like me, but if you just go slow and you kind of get the hang of it after doing it a few times. Plus, sprinkles are never a perfect shape anyway, so it still looks good even if they're a little bit off. I don't know if you guys have been doing much baking. I haven't been doing a lot of baking, but I did make cupcakes the other night. We made funfetti cupcakes with strawberry icing, and they were so good. And now our design is complete. So our final design is like this little blob of icing or ice cream, whatever you prefer. So first I am putting down a base of pastel pink, and I'm doing 2 coats of that as usual. Now I'm using white nail polish and a large dotting tool to kind of dot around and make the icing blob. And this is the first nail art tutorial I filmed, and man, it is so hard to film yourself painting nails because your hands are in a different position than they're normally in, and you like can't see them at the same angle that you usually do, and it's just like, it is so much more difficult than I thought it was. So we're gonna have to work on that, but you know, for a first one, it's not terrible. Then I am using the little dotting tool to make little sprinkles, and then the cherry on the top. So now I am just putting on my Essie top coat to all of them to make them nice and shiny. And I'm making sure to glide it on fairly lightly. Well, I'm doing a thick layer, but I'm making sure to put on enough so that I'm not dragging the brush across the nail polish underneath, so that it doesn't smear anything in case something's not completely dry. And here they are, all complete. Hope you guys liked this video. Let me know what else you would like to see, or if you would like any more nail videos. Thank you so much for watching. I love you to the moon and back, and I will see you later. Bye guys.